Hi, I'm Al Sutherland with your Mesonet Weather Report. We use a lot of numbers to talk about weather. Those numbers allow us to monitor real-world impact. One of the newest Oklahoma Mesonet products to do this is the new Cattle Comfort Advisor. This new index uses weather science to better estimate the environmental impact on cattle. The index combines impacts of air temperature, sunlight, wind, and relative humidity to better estimate the comfort level of cattle. On Wednesday evening, September 12th, a cold front was moving into the Panhandle. An air temperature map from 10 minutes after 6 showed air temperatures for most of the state were close to 90. In the Panhandle, air temperatures were in the 70s near Beaver and Guyman, with Boise City at 64 degrees. How did that compare to the Cattle Comfort Index values? For cattle near Boise City, it felt more like 50 degrees due to strong, gusty north winds. That's 14 degrees cooler than the air temperature of 64. In the main part of the state, where the winds were out of the south and lighter, the cattle comfort level for the most locations was in the mid-80s, 5 degrees cooler than the air temperature. A wind map shows the areas of stronger winds in the Panhandle, colored orange, in contrast to the lighter southerly winds, colored green and yellow. A Keach-Byram Drought Index map from Wednesday, September 12th, shows how the lack of rain over the first 12 days in September kept soils dry. The index values are high, with many in the 600 to 700 range. Higher is drier with the Keach-Byram Drought Index scale. The maximum dryness value is 800. A 10-day rainfall map from September 2nd through the 12th shows how little rain fell across the majority of Oklahoma during that time. Most of the blue areas on the map received less than 1/4 of an inch of rain in early September. The precipitation needed map, based on the Palmer Drought Index, indicates Oklahoma needs 6 to 9 inches of rain in the west, the orange-colored areas, 9 to 12 inches in central Oklahoma, colored red, and 12 to 15 inches in eastern Oklahoma. Those areas are purple. That's why one good storm helps the drought situation, but doesn't end a drought or the concern. To end a drought, you need multiple storms with good amounts of rain to come through. Last week, we looked at a graph of 2-inch soil temperatures for Apache, Oklahoma. A graph for this week from Apache shows how the soil temperature at 2 inches cooled from a high of 105 degrees on September 5th to a high of 95 degrees 3 days later on the 8th with cooler air temperatures. Rain will cool bare soils down even more, so the rain helps in 2 ways: critical moisture to germinate wheat seed and the added benefit of soil cooling. Thanks for joining us for this week's Mesonet Weather Report.